Hey there, this is Simone Harvey. And again, I am so glad to see that you made it to the next video because what that tells me is that you are hungry and you have a desire to succeed. You want to learn how to grow your business and take it to the next level, which is fantastic. So before I get off into the 3 steps that I use to grow my business, I want to tell you just a little bit more about myself. As I mentioned in the previous video, I am a single mom and I'm raising a teenage son who is a scholar athlete. He keeps me very busy with all the different sports activities that he participates in. But I tell you, I love, love, love being a mom, and I also love being a sports mom. I went to college and I received a bachelor's degree in psychology. Now, um, I want you to know it's a funny story behind that. I don't even use my degree. I went to college for 5 years and I've never once used my degree to get a job. Um, I've used what I've learned from this formula that I'm going to share with you today more than I've ever had to use my degree. And I think that's powerful because it just says a lot about the system that I'm going to share with you. But I'm just really glad to see that you're here. And I want you to just sit back and grab a pen and paper and be ready to hear the 3-step formula that has allowed me to take control back of my busy life and start enjoying what I love to do, which is helping others. So before I give you the simple 3 steps, I want to make sure you have a custom domain. Now, I will go more into that later on, but it's really important. So I wanted to make sure that that you keep that in mind as I go through all of this because you'll understand more about that shortly. But again, grab a pen and paper and be ready to take some notes. All right, so let's just jump right in. Now, the first step to my simple 3-step formula is blogging. And some of you may be asking, what is blogging actually? Well, blogging is the act of creating a discussion on an informational site that is published on the internet. It consists of discrete entries and posts, typically displayed in reverse chronological order, that often covers a single topic. Now, one of the upsides to blogging is that it allows you to position yourself in line with Google so you can market yourself in getting on the first page of Google and other search engines. It also allows you to become the face of your target market every day for absolutely free. Blogging also provides exposure, and if you remain consistent with blogging daily, it will build credibility. It also positions you as the authority figure on your subject matter. So what it does is it actually makes you a subject matter expert, which is fantastic. So now that you really know what blogging is and what you'll need to do is you'll want to now figure out what you want to blog about. So what that means is you have to find your niche. And what I mean by that is determine what your target market is, which is who you'll be talking to, exactly, the audience you will be talking to, or what that product or service is that you have that you want to promote to get out to the world. And you want to ask yourself, what am I an expert in? What am I really passionate about? What is it that I enjoy doing? And when you determine what that is, all you need to do is focus on that one thing and just blog about that. blogging isn't that difficult. I think people make it more difficult than it really needs to be. And I think the main reason that that happens is because they haven't figured out who their target market is or what their niche is. So once you determine what that is, and once you determine who you're talking to, it just makes your life a lot easier. And if you have a business that you're trying to grow, and you're promoting a product or service, just blog about that product or service that you're trying to promote. Now, the reason why you want to have a custom domain is because you want that domain name to be related to the product or service that you'll be promoting. So let's say you have a hair salon or you have a hair business, and the name of your hair business could be Slickworks. I don't know where that came from. So what you'll do is you'll be looking for a domain name, of course, slickworks.com. So you'll want to find a domain provider. The one that I use is GoDaddy, and I'm pretty satisfied with GoDaddy. And all you do is you just go to GoDaddy.com, and in the center of when you bring up the website, it's going to bring up a search box. So all you do is type in the domain that you're looking to purchase and see if it's available, and it'll tell you if it's available or not. Now, I will give you one key nugget here. You may want to do a Google search for GoDaddy promo codes, and because sometimes there may be a promo code out there that will allow you to get a domain name for cheap, for as little as maybe 99 cents, maybe up to I don't know, with the discount maybe up to about $12 or something like that. I'm not sure, but just check out GoDaddy promo codes before you purchase your domain name. So just to recap, the first step that I mentioned was to blog daily. Now let's jump right into the second step. The second step of my simple 3-step formula is marketing. Now, some of you may be asking, what is marketing? And some of you may already know. But I'll give you a brief description right quick of what marketing is. And marketing is the process of communicating the value of a product or service that you have to your customers for the simple purpose of selling that product or service. Some of the ways that you can market is on Facebook. A lot of you probably already have a Facebook profile, so you can market on your Facebook profile or page. Some of you may also have a fan page. You can market there. You can market through Instagram and Pinterest. And there's also paid ads that you can use, such as solo ads and banner ads. You can also do article marketing, video marketing, YouTube marketing, and also email marketing. You guys, there's so much out there in the way of marketing that you could be doing. I don't want to go into all of that, but that's just a little bit of, that just gives you an idea of just some of the ways that you can market. Excuse me. Now, the number one way that you should be marketing is by way of a lead capture page. Now, what is a lead capture page? What a lead capture page does is it asks for a person's name, email, and sometimes phone number. And remember, that's how you got to this particular point. What you did was you opted into my page and you left your email and maybe or your name. And by doing that willingly, you left your information. I didn't have to add you to any list. And because I didn't add you to any list, it can't be considered me spamming you. Had you not opted into my email, then you could have reported me as been, spamming you. So you want to make sure that you're using a lead capture page in your marketing when you're marketing your business or product or service, because you do want to be capturing those leads, because your list is like your bread and butter. When you capture those leads, they become a part of your list. Okay, a list that you will have now in your email marketing um, campaign, which you should have an email marketing provider as well. Um, once you once they're on your list, you can then communicate with them, whatever that value, the value of whatever that product or service is that you have that you want to be selling to them, and it's going to be really crucial. I'm telling you that you have an email marketing system such as Aweber or GetResponse, um, because you're really going to need that. Excuse me. So now that Um, so once you have them on your list, what you'll do is you'll then be able to build a relationship with them and make them an offer to whatever it is you're selling. And all you're doing is you're just repeating that process over and over and over. So the goal is to get your leads or get people on your list. And to do that, you want to get them to opt in through a lead capture page. And that's it. That's how the professionals market, and that's how you should be marketing as well. So marketing is critical, and it is really the key to growing any business. So now that I've shared with you the step one of my process, which is blog daily. Step two, just to recap, is marketing. And now step three, we're just going to keep it moving, and I want to go right into step three. And step three happens to be my favorite. And the reason that it is my favorite, because it actually ties step one and step two into a really nice package. And what step three is it is to activate your viral blogging system. Now, from here on out, I just want to let you know that I'm going to refer to the viral blogging system as VBS. So let me explain to you what a viral blogging system is. The viral blogging system was designed by marketers for marketers. So when you buy the blog, it comes out of the box already set up for marketing. A lot of people will pay thousands of dollars to have a blog designed, usually by a designer. And then what they find out is that that designer really doesn't understand how to market. So the beauty about the VBS is that it was designed by marketers. So that's pretty powerful. Again, the VBS has a slick, very slick design. It's fully customizable, you guys, to meet your individual needs, and it is set up to optimize your online marketing. If you buy it with the intention to use it for that purpose, you can buy it for to use for marketing, or you can buy the VBS to use as a customer. Either way, it's your choice. People use it for personal use as well, or to market a business, because it's quicker and easier and ultimately more affordable than getting a self-hosted blog such as WordPress and Tumblr. And there are some others out there. But you don't have to worry about hosting fees, design costs, because the design is already done for you. You don't have to worry about that at all. Any of that customized stuff, you don't have to do, because it comes ready out the box and ready to go. So some other things you get with the VBS, you get instant setup, like I said, the viral blog comes ready to use instantly, and you can be up and running in 30 seconds. There are multiple themes that you could get in there and play with the themes. and the themes have been tested and will convert your visitors to your site. And they will convert them to paid customers. So, I lost my train of thought. So you want your customers coming back to your site. You want them to become paid visitors. I completely lost my train of thought. And it also has a really nice SEO tool that will automatically read each of your blog posts and show you in a simple text. I have no idea where my mind went for a second. In a simple text, exactly what you need for the best chance of dominating the search engine. If you don't know what SEO is, don't worry about it. You'll be excited when you get the VBS to learn that it's already optimized for you. So when you go in to do your first blog post on the VBS, it will automatically handle all of the SEO stuff for you. And marketers pay hundreds of dollars a month for this type of service, and you get it for free with the VBS. Again, you never have to worry about installing anything, setting up anything, or customizing anything unless you want to add your picture or change your profile. Or maybe add your company logo. It's up to you. But that's about it. There's no fancy designs that you have to do at all. But everything else, all the major stuff, is handled by the VBS provider. So there's nothing out there like the VBS. Now you may be saying, well, where do I find the VBS provider? Where do I find one from? The VBS provider that I use, are skilled programmers that work around the clock on my blog, making sure that it is always viewable and available for my customers. And again, there's no other system, no other VBS system out here like the one I use. Now, the provider that I use and that I highly recommend that you use is Empower Network. Their VBS runs fast and is affordable on any budget. So now that I've explained to you how to control your life and your business and become a successful entrepreneur using my simple 3-step formula all through the power of blogging, I want to also now introduce you to my business partner, who just so happens to be one of the co-founders of Empower Network. And on the next video, you will meet Dave. And Dave is going to share with you more about Empower Network and how you can get your very own VBS, because I know what the system has done for me and continues to do for me daily in growing my business. I know that it can do the same thing for you. So go ahead, look at what Dave has to say, and hopefully you found some value in this video, and I will meet you on the inside. Thank you and take care.